I think.
I'll be right back, y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. Let's try to stand something out. Okay, what we're gonna be working on today is we're gonna try to take this cable wire that a friend gave me and we're gonna turn it into a, well, try to forge weld together, maybe make a knife out of it or something. I had a little bit of time, like 3 hours or something available, so I was like, yeah, why not spin up a live stream and start making something. First step we're gonna need, is we're gonna need to cut this. Just get the grinder, cut it off right there. Okay, I'm back. Again. Let's get some face protection. And some ear protection. I cut it off. Probably should take those together. Okay. Obviously, these are all greasy, and we're gonna have to clean them all off. But this middle one is especially bad. Gotta get all the grease and grime and bits and stuff. Ew, the middle one is full. Oh, the middle one's made up of a bunch of little wires. Broken wires. Maybe I do it without the middle one. How do I put this back together? I probably should have figured out how to put it back together before I, you know, took it apart. Oh dear. One viewer. Okay. It's like this. I think. try that again. This is a super greasy wire. See, I can clean these off. It's just, I don't know how to get them back together again. Let me get a different wire. The same person also gave me this cable, which I may be able to do better with as it's bigger. Let's try using this one. I forget how to put this one back together. Oops, that was loud. Ow. Okay, let's cut a section maybe like that off. This time though, let's tape it together so that I remember how to put it together. "13 viewers. Hey guys. What's up, y'all? Just make sure we remember how to put it back together. Okay, it goes like this. Should I cut off more? Is this too little to make a billet out of? Hopefully not. We're about to find out. I guess take out one. Maybe clean it. Oil can burn in fire, right? Like if I put this greasy, oily piece of wire in the forge, the oil's gonna burn off and just turn into carbon, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it is. I may be wrong. Sorry, my glasses keep slipping down. That's looking better. Look, see? Much cleaner now. Honestly, I'm gonna have to take this off and just hope I know how to get it back together again. If you have any questions, you can ask. I mean, yeah. Feel free. Right now I'm just working on getting these pieces clean. Ouch. This is the middle, it's the messiest. I gotta take my watch off, I'm dripping oil all over it. If you guys can't hear me very well, make sure you let me know. Because I'm not 100% sure if my voice is carrying terribly far. Guys, we're all the way up to 56 viewers. Thank you guys so much. I've never actually had that. That's definitely a new record. There's the middle. I've never tried to make cable Damascus before, but I'm kind of excited to see. I do have a question. I see there's about 50 of you guys on there. Are any of you guys blacksmith, or have you forged anything before? That's a weird angle. Have you ever like made anything yourself, or helped somebody else make something? I'd be curious to know. Probably should not wipe my face with that. There's another one. You guys are a quiet group. At least if you are messaging, I'm not seeing it. There's another one. It's a little bit warm out here. It's I actually don't know. I'm using the phone to live stream, so I can't check the temperature. I should get a camera. I don't know how exactly to do it, but I should get a camera that I can just record my live streams on so I can have my phone. But I haven't figured out how to do that. I think you need like a laptop or a tab computer or something. I mean, I have a computer, but that stays back in one of the, not out here. I'm just using this wire brush to kind of get in the gaps in between here to kind of get the grease out that's stuck around the outside. And hopefully that's all I need to do. If I'm wrong, I guess I will not have a welded Damascus billet. But I just kind of wanted to try and see what would happen. I've actually only tried Damascus twice before in my life, so this could go wrong, because I could go terribly wrong, because I think I've heard that like cable Damascus is much harder, especially if you're not using like a canister or something and putting it in there. Also, fun fact, I just bought a 2x72 belt sander. You know, when you watch blacksmithing videos, typically the big skinny belt sander they have, those are like 2-inch wide by 72-inch long belts. They're rather expensive, they're industrial grade. So I just bought myself one, so I'm very excited. It should be here a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, I don't know. So I'm very happy. I've been using a 4x36 belt sander, which is built for a wood shop and I'm a metal shop, so very excited to finally get a knife making belt sander. That's a lot of oil. Make it something. It's a bucket of water. Try to just get the stuff off, I guess. I have no idea what I'm doing if you haven't noticed. 72? Wow, guys, we like smashed my last record. I think my last record for amount of viewers was like 30 something. So thanks for that. Oops. Clean wire. Do I have a description for this live stream? I don't think I do. How do you set the title of a live stream? I just realized I don't think I set a title. Can you do that without killing the stream? I don't know if you can or not. I'm kind of curious if any of you guys know. I see there's a bunch of you on right now. You know, YouTube has been counting shorts differently. So like if you pass a short, like scroll past a short, doesn't matter how long you're on there, it counts as a view, not as an engaged view, but as a view. Is it the same way for a live stream? Do you not have to click onto the live stream, but if you pass it, does it count? Because I'm noticing there's a whole lot more people seeming to join the stream now than would usually be on the stream. So I'm wondering if it has anything to do with how they're counting views differently on the shorts. Oh no, I'm gonna mispronounce this name. Mohammed Yagafuri said hi. Hello, I'm not gonna say that name again because I think I butchered that name super badly, but nice to have you on the stream. I should never pronounce names. That always goes so bad. Okay. I just draw all these pieces off. After I get these cleaned and reassembled, we're gonna weld the ends together so that I can then take it, stick it in the forge. Probably when I go out to weld, we're going to turn the forge on so it has time to heat up, so you don't have to just be sitting, waiting for eternity, talking to me, or actually just me talking to you. I cannot read that. It did not translate into English. If anybody knows what that means, you can send me a translation. Because I assume that's not English. Unless it's a bunch of words I've never seen before. I need to get my other phone. How much charge? We got pieces. I don't know what that means. Now, how do we stick this back together? This is always fun, trying to figure out how to stick these things together. Hey guys, we got 91 people on the stream. That's insane. Wait, I think it's like this. Oh, I just got it. I just got it together. Get a great chance. Get a great chance for what? Not sure if it's translating weird or if I'm just 117 people. Oh my goodness, I've never had like this many people on the live stream before. That's kind of cool. Great chance. Get a great chance. Okay, so now I have it. Okay, I have the, oh, let me turn it up there. I have this cable cleaned as well as I know how, and reassembled. Let's go weld the end. Let's go weld the end up. Let me grab some stuff. Gonna need the welding mask. Sorry, I'm just making you guys walk around at this moment. Go grab some more stuff. Just trying to find something. Hold on to it with this. I need something that I can hold on to the, oh, what am I doing? For what are you doing? I'm taking this, and this is a piece of cable wire. I just cleaned it up. I'm going to weld the ends together so then I can put it in the forge, twist it up a bunch more so that it tightens, and then try to forge weld it together. I'm trying to make it so that it, forge welds together so I can make a knife out of it. We'll see how far I get and if I can actually weld it. I heard that these are really hard to actually do anything with. That's what I heard. I may be wrong though. Where is it? Also, here's the next project I'm working on. It's a Damascus, it's a twisted Damascus frame handle construction knife. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know. It might not be, it might be. I think I'm just gonna attach it straight to here. Where'd my welding mouse go? Let's go outside and start welding stuff. Kind of bright out here. I have a very professional welding place. It's super professional, obviously. Let's see if I can do about this. Basically, we have one 220 outlet outside of the house, and it just happens to be right between. Sorry, I'm extending the tripod. Right between the storage unit and our place. I need a better setup eventually. But so far, this is what I got. Untangle my wires. don't know how smart of an idea it is to weld with the clamp directly onto the piece you're welding, but you know, probably couldn't go wrong. I hope. Maybe, in theory. Wait, I need to grab something. I'll be right back. Gloves. I don't weld very much, as you're about to see. So, if you find people struggling welding is cringy, then you better leave, because I barely weld at all, just a little bit. Just enough to sort of do, but not actually. Why is it flashing? I caught the chair on fire. Probably should have thought about that before I started trying to weld. Oh well. What am I doing? I have no idea how to weld, guys. Probably should not be holding both electrodes at the same time. I have zero idea of how to do this. You guys are just going to watch me struggle today. Well, it's technically welded together. That is the epitome of disgusting welds. But you know, if it's welded, it's welded. It's also on fire. If you guys have any tips, feel free to tell me what I'm doing wrong. this happening. How is there anything you're burning? There we go. In theory, that might hold. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna grab a pair of tongs to grab that because that's hot. Forgot to turn the forge back on. Well, you guys officially now know that I have zero idea what I'm doing when it comes to welding. I think this entire live stream is just proving how amateur I am at what I do. Welding in my life, so this might not go well. Does this say Alfredo Paperini? Sorry if I butchered your name. Hello, thank you. Nice to see you on the stream. outside of this off. Cleaned up a little bit again, so both ends are welded. Let's get it stuck in the forge. Don't know how I'm going to use work on this. So, and a really important thing is borax. Borax is a flux. Basically what it does is it keeps your metal from oxidizing. When you put it on top of your hot metal, it creates like a glassy layer on top that makes it so no oxygen can get quite to it and keeps your welds a lot cleaner. It's really hard to do something like cable wire without some type of flux. And yes, this is just regular everyday borax, which I don't know if it's everyday or not, but you know, I just said that because. But yes, this is what I use. I use borax to keep my welds clean. They're really necessary if you're using a gasoline forge. I think you can get away with it. It's not a gasoline, sorry, propane forge. I think you can get away without using borax if you're using like a coal forge or something, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to take it out, well, not really hot. Once it gets just slightly glowing, I'm going to take it out, cover it in borax, put it back in. Then once it gets really hot, I'm going to take it out again, put it in my little shop press over there in the corner, and I'm going to twist it really tight. Well, I'm going to twist it a lot tighter. And then I'm going to put it back in the forge. When I take it back out of the forge, I'm going to take it and smash it on the anvil and try to set those welds. I'm going to recover it in borax, and then I'm going to take it back in the forge and keep trying to set those welds as much as I can to make sure they weld. First step is heating it up so I can put borax on it, because it does have to be hot enough for it to melt the borax. There we go. Now you guys can watch me twist it when I twist it.
the 4 axle. Probably do not want to smell those fumes. Yeah, you just want to cover it entirely. Borax, when it gets hard, when it melts, and then hardens again on your anvil, kind of sticks a little bit. Also sticks to your tongs as well. There we go. Okay. Now it's just in the forge, heating all the way up so I can forge weld it. While we are waiting for the metal to heat up, because that will take a while here, let me make it so you can see it. Oops. Well, never mind. I changed my mind. What are some questions that you guys have? I don't know. I'm just at the point where I'm just kind of waiting for this to heat up. It might take like 10 minutes. Or more. Or less. Or more. Let's hope it doesn't take too terribly long. But I could put a poll to see how many people answer. Also, if you have any ideas for what type of knife I should make this into, go ahead. I'm typing something, sorry. There you go. Just put a poll, a text poll, so you can answer yes or no. Like it. It's getting rather warm in there. Basically, I'm just trying to see how many people are actually on. I'm not 100% sure if there are actually 40 people on. I think it was 137 people on earlier, but only very few people are actually commenting, so I'm not 100% sure if how YouTube counts views is the same or not, but I don't know. Might be different. Let's actually twist it in here, in the vise. I feel like the vise will be easier.
No.
Made this new twisting wrench. So, well, I mean, I didn't exactly make it. I sort of made it. Basically, I just welded a rod onto the end. I'm gonna use that to tighten it up. Oh, wrong way. Cannot turn it that way. That's what I'm talking about, just kind of like twisting it up tighter so that all the grains are like much closer together than they usually would be. And also, because we knocked a bunch of the layer on the outside off when we twisted it like that, so we gotta put more on. Not be breathing those fumes. Okay, well that worked. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous that it might not work, but then again, I'm kind of hopeful that it might work. A lot of borax stuck to it. Again, I see there's a bunch of you on there. If you have any questions or comments or anything, like anything basically, you can say anything down in the chat. Well, I don't mean anything. I feel like I probably should have said that. Hello, Ismar Florino? I don't know how to pronounce your name either. Apparently, I'm on a roll for not being able to pronounce names today. Hello, thank you for joining the stream. We're about to twist again. device. I can't get it twisted anymore. Probably should not. I don't think that's doing anything. And then let's leave it in the forge until it's hot enough to weld. And let's see what happens then. I probably already did something really bad and unprofessional, but who knows? I also may have done it all correct and I just didn't know. Back in the forge again. This live stream's doing a whole lot better. It's only the fourth live stream I've ever done, I think. But it definitely is the best one so far. Also, if you like the stream, just double tap on the screen and that'll like it. Also, these are a pair of tongs that I made. Rather skinny, but you know, it was the only piece of adequate material, almost adequate material that I had on hand. And yes, they do work, and I have used them for real occasions. I just prefer the ones that can hold bigger material. Hey, we are 5 seconds over 1 hour of streaming. Nice. The stream's been doing very well. I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. I am a complete amateur when it comes to Damascus. This is my next project I'm working on. It is a Damascus blade. So I did get to be able to do this much Damascus. I think it turned out pretty well. You guys can tell me down in the chat what you think, and chat thread what you think. It's got this burl handle that I bought off eBay or Etsy or somewhere, and brass pins. It's a frame handle construction, which I've never done before. So I'm happy with how it's turned out so far. It's definitely been a challenge, as I've never tried to do something like this before. Usually my handles are just like 1 or 2 pieces, maybe like the scales, 1 on each side, or just a piece of wood with a hole drilled through it. It's the easiest type, but I thought the frame handles are intriguing, so I thought I'd try to make one. Definitely harder than it looks, but very satisfying when you get it finished. This is not done, obviously. guys can ask questions or anything. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for the steel to get ready. Also, I taught myself how to do something. I can bend my arms slightly backwards. I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people are double jointed and can bend their arms way further backwards, but I'm not double jointed, and I made my arms to be able to do this, so I can do it to both arms actually. So basically, I saw somebody at one of the youth camps I was at do that, and I thought it looked cool, so I kind of made my arms be able to do that. I don't know if it's good or not to be able to do that, but I figured it out. Basically, I just kind of pushed my arms until they did that. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Basically, I'm bored and I'm waiting for this to heat up, and I want somebody to say something. That is some insanely hot fire right there. What day is it? Okay, I shall remember. Start a live stream afternoon on Friday, and apparently it does really well. I have no idea why. Do a lot of you guys not work on Friday? Or are a lot of you guys not working? Is this the time where most of the youth or kids are on? I just kind of assumed it was working people because most of my audience is older people, like 30 to 60 or 70. Fire in. My phone is getting slower and slower to dying. Yeah. It's in the forge right now. It's just heating up. Getting cable. For any of you guys who do not know, I see there's about 100 people on right now. I am making cable wire Damascus steel. I'm working with a piece of this cable wire right here, just chopped off the end. A friend gave this to me, so quite a while ago. I really wanted to see what I could do with it, but wasn't 100% sure. So I'm very happy I have this now. But basically, I wanted to try to play with it, see what I can do with it. So I decided to start my stream today and try to make myself some cable wire Damascus. At the moment, I think it's going okay, but I could be totally mistaken. I may have very likely done something way off, as I have never actually looked up how to do this. I have seen videos of people do cable wire and stuff like that, but I've never actually done cable wire Damascus myself. I've only ever done 2 different types of Damascus. One was just like several layers, like 5 layers or something, and the next one was just like 5 layers, but then twisted a little bit. Although I do want to make like a ton of layers and then twist it like 100 times. Well, the 100 seems a little bit insane. But twist it like 10, 20, 30 times or something. So you get a very ornate, very, very, very twisted, kind of broken up looking pattern. Also, I think it's called Firestorm. Am I right? Firestorm Damascus? I think Firestorm Damascus is the right word for that. Where you basically take a lot of layers, layer them up, and then you just twist them up really, really, really super tight. I believe that's what that is. Problem. Guys, my propane is about to run out. This stream may have to end early, but let's hope we can actually get this thing welded before that happens. Okay, let's try to weld this thing. I have no idea what that did. I am very inconfident, not confident, that it welded. But it is forged. Where's my wire brush? I don't think there's any reason to scrub the outside to get the bits and stuff off. I don't know, I just see people do it all the time, and I think it's just so, because it kind of feels cool. I think that's literally the only reason people do it, but I could be wrong. That could be a reason. Again, do not breathe those fumes, as I believe they're poisonous and should not be breathed. Again, I could be totally wrong, but I believe they're poisonous. Well, we got a problem, y'all. We officially do not have enough propane to run the furnace near hot enough to forge weld. So, yeah. I was kind of hoping I could get this project forged out into the shape of a knife today, but I'm gonna need more propane, and I do not currently have time to run all the way into town and get more propane, as I'm about to leave somewhere else in about an hour or maybe two. So I'm gonna close the stream soon. If you want, you could I think it's double tap on the screen and like the stream, or subscribe. So when I do my next stream, I think I'm gonna do another stream when I actually get more propane and can finish this project. So if you want to subscribe to make sure you see that happening, go ahead. Or you can just double tap the screen and like it as well, so I get some likes on this stream before I close down. Yeah, about a 70-minute stream. Not bad. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been fun trying is the key word there. Trying to forge this Damascus. I will see you guys later. Again, once I figure out how to shut off the stream.